The question of whether the borrowing level by the government to fund, among others, infrastructure projects is sustainable has attracted a lot of attention. While Central Bank of Kenya Governor Dr. Patrick Njoroge acknowledges that the government is in a good position in terms of servicing debts, he however warns that the country needs to craft new funding ways other than the debt financing.
At this point, we do not see our debt level, public debt level, as being unsustainable. That is not the concern today. We also know why is it that we borrowed. I mean, there's the sort of build, own, lease, transfer sort of models. There's a whole variety. The beauty with financing is that you have the entire range. You can span the set of all the possibilities.
Projecting a 6.2% economic growth for Kenya this year, Njoroge notes that a slow agriculture sector, whose growth dipped to 2.4% last year, as well as a cap on interest rates, significantly derailed economic growth in 2017.
Even with agriculture only moving at 2.4%. So, what are we talking about here? We are talking about what I called last time extraordinary resilience of the Kenyan economy. And I think this is one of the elements that I wanted to flag in terms of showing in terms of underscoring the domestic vibrance that we are seeing.
To achieve the projected economic growth, he says that there needs to be a consolidation of the fiscal policy to reduce deficits and accumulation of debt.
This obviously relates to consolidation of the fiscal position, in light, of course, of recent outcomes, both in deficit and also in the debt numbers. So far, the interest rate caps have been acting as a brake to the economy. I don't know if any of you have ever driven around with your brake still on.
According to the governor, the Monetary Policy Committee has now adopted an accommodative monetary policy in the near term to mitigate risks that are brought about by the cap on interest rates.
Monetary easing in a sense. The standard approach there, of course, is to lower rates, right? So we would have lowered the CBR rate. But then very quickly they say that they see the risk of perverse outcomes. This we've talked about before. So we've made the point that, in a sense, we are unsure whether really, if in order to accommodate policy, we should raise or lower the CBR rate.